So you got in a car crash and the other driver is lying about what happened. What should you do? My name is Eric Mousner. I'm a personal injury lawyer in Miami, Florida. My law firm's called Mousner Graham Injury Law, and we service injury clients all around the state of Florida. Thanks for stopping by our YouTube channel, where we talk about various issues, tips, tricks, insider information on personal injury matters. So today we're talking about what happens when you get into a car crash and the other driver is lying about what happened. They're lying to the witnesses, they're lying to you, they're lying to the police. What I would do in this situation is document evidence. Evidence is going to be your friend. So take photos, videos, write down what happened. You're going to want to take note of any traffic control signs, use any independent witnesses, tell the police what happened. You're going to want to stick to your story from the beginning. So a hypothetical situation could be you thought the light was green, other drivers said they had the green, so now you're fighting over was it green or red. And if there's no cameras or no witnesses, it's going to come down to credibility. It's going to come down to reconstructing the accident, looking at the evidence, looking at how the cars are on the street, the tire marks, various other things that we can use to figure out what happened. But ultimately, it may be a credibility contest. So you're going to want to come across as honest, credible, so the insurance company and the lawyers ultimately believe your story. Credibility is important because when the police come to the scene, you're all going to have to give your story of what happened. The police are going to have to make a determination. They're going to do their investigation. They're going to look at the crash. They're going to talk to the drivers, any witnesses, and then they make a determination of liability. That's how they determine who's at fault and who to ticket. So the at-fault party might get ticketed with failing to yield or careless driving, among other reasons, or failing to stop at a stop sign, for example. So it's really important to call the police right away, and really important to tell the police what happened and make sure that those facts go in the police report and that the police are in fact ticketing the right person. Sometimes they don't do that. So it's important to really document what happened, photos, videos, statements, call the police. And of course, you're going to want to seek medical treatment as well right after a car crash. There are situations where there could be conflicting stories. So if one party says the other party failed to yield, and then the other party says somebody was speeding, you could have a scenario where you have what's called comparative negligence or split liability. Both parties are at fault. One was speeding, the other one wasn't paying attention and failed to yield. So in that scenario, both parties can be held at fault. But, one party might be lying, so what we would have to do in these situations is bring in experts. We can pull the black box and figure out who was speeding. Or we could use surveillance video to figure out if somebody failed to yield. Sometimes dash cameras pick up evidence as well. So again, if someone's lying in a car crash, the best thing to do is document and preserve all evidence. Call the police right away. Stick with your story, be honest, tell the cops what happened, and hopefully they'll ticket the other party, and then you can proceed with your case. That would be, opening an insurance claim, of course, hiring a law firm first, seeking medical treatment, and then we can start to build your case. If you've enjoyed this story and these tips, please give us a like or follow. My name is Eric Mousner, personal injury lawyer in Miami, Florida, and our law firm is called Mousner Graham Injury Law. We're always available to assist those in need.